Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is another great day. Come with me, I'm going to show you something right now. We got another RV lot. RV lots are really hard to come by. Thanks, Joe. Thank you, boaters. Right now we got a balloon up in the sky and our commander-in-chief is too chicken to shoot it down. So the entire economy is affected. We're all affected by it. Thank the voters. We're lucky to have Joe. He's crazy. Anyway, right now, we're having a hard time because of today's times of finding lots. See, in a time of inflation, nobody wants to buy because they're scared. And then in time of inflation, everybody wants to sell and get rich because they're scared of the inflation. And this is the problem. For the first time in 8 years, there's no buyer's market and there's no seller's market simultaneously. It's awful. So what do? How does that separate us from other land sellers? Well, quite easily.
Well,
it separates us because we drop our price. We compete in the market. So what normally these RV lots that I find are going to go for like 14, 15, 16,000. We got one for 12,000 bucks. Real nice. Oh, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Those glasses are so cool, aren't they? Ah, we think these sunglasses are. Here I am. I'm Paul. Let's go. So anyway, I'm going to show you a property that's 40 foot by 100. It's a standard size, 4,000 square feet. You can put an RV on this sucker. Oh yeah. You don't got to build a house. Right now, the average house market, every time I look at a house for sale, it's $250,000, $270,000. This is the only subdivision in East Texas that's going to allow you the ability to put an RV on. So what does that mean? Okay, you can spend $250,000 on a house or 30 grand on a lot by the time you get done. We sell them undeveloped, so I'm selling them cheap. I think if you were to buy this property undeveloped, by the time you develop it, you're going to be below market value, at least $4,000 or $5,000, right? I have the team in place. I got the people to do all the clearing, to install the plumbing, the electric for your RV. I have all that in place to take you from the beginning to the end. It usually takes around 6 weeks, but right over there you see this sign. Come on, let's go look at this. Come on, this is great. This is called Moonlight. Moonlight's a fantastic street. I've sold a lot of properties here. I sold the property next to this one as I'm about to demonstrate. And okay. Folks, culvert goes here, right through here. You lay your pad down. You're saving around $800 with a transformer on that pole. With a transformer. They will hop off that transformer, where if you don't, you're going to spend $1,500, $1,600. You're going to save $700, $800 is what you're going to do. Beautiful drainage. You know, the biggest problem with properties that are shallow drainage in the front is the water backs up and flows onto the property. Look how deep these are. It's beautiful. These are some of the deepest drainages draining ditches in the subdivision. Now, behind this property is the biggest selling point. It's the biggest selling point. Because, look, one of the biggest questions that people have are neighbors. And what we do is we don't just sell a property, but we get to know and vent the neighbors. You know, we may not know the neighbors that well, but we can give you some idea. So the neighbor, watch this real quickly. The neighbor over there, he's awesome. He's on the corner, retired, 0 kids, no wife. Right there in the corner, he's real recluse. No neighbors behind this property. Why? This property is rare. This is what I love about rare properties. They're easy sells. Okay, nobody wants somebody to build right behind them. You know, that makes sense. Nobody does. I don't want somebody building right behind me. Or there's a drainage ditch, an easement behind all of these lots going all the way down the street, only on this side. What that means is nobody can ever build behind you. And here's the neat thing. I'm going to show you that. Anyway, here's our sign. Section lot 190, section 8, lot 190.
Section 9.
Is it section 9?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. we'll get it right. For sale by owner. This is our beautiful sign. You can see it. It's very unique. It's kind of a purplish sign. And it's really easy to find these properties. These markers are about dead on. You see my orange stakes over here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk down the lot next to it. By the way, the lot next to it, we sold that lot. So it kind of tells you, people really want to be backed up on this easement, and that's what it's all about. It really is. Only certain properties back up to easements or acreage. This one is really, really stellar because it's in the middle of the subdivision, yet you can't build behind it. So you can put an RV here. We have the team in place to put the pad in. You do not have to do anything. Nothing whatsoever. You could buy the lot and let it sit for a year. POA fees are $25 per month. It's hardly anything. Unfortunately, they're not being collected right now. I think they are. I don't know if they're being collected.
Yes, they're doing a great job. They've started. They have.
Nobody's paying. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Hey, you're right. You're right. $25 a month are your association dues, and that's it. That's what comes to, as we've sold before, $250 a year, $300 a year. Your taxes on this is going to be like 50, 60 bucks. If you put an RV travel trailer, they will not change the tax rate, unless something has changed recently. So let's say you put an RV on, well, the tax on the property is around 50, 60 bucks. You put an RV on, it's 50, 60 bucks. Now you may put a shed on, they may assess that, but look, this is a property that you could virtually own. Your total expense at the end of the year is just a little over 300 bucks for a full-time residency with, watch this, with city sewer. Okay, guys, you're not going to find a property or a subdivision in East Texas that will allocate city sewer with the zoning of an RV. See, that's what people want. In the area, the aerobic systems are running $15,000, $20,000. Nobody wants to put $15,000, $20,000 in it in order to just park an RV on there. Well, people call me from all around Texas. They can't find a situation like this. It's all about the sewage. Oh, one more thing. High-speed internet was just installed. Not cable internet, but fiber optics. Best of the best was just installed in the last couple of years. So you could be out here in the woods. You could have your RV here, have a backup place. If something goes wrong, you got a place to go. You could take your kid who's lazy, doesn't want to work, kick him out of the house and send him here. Anyway, look, I want to take and show everybody the easement at the back because that's the big selling point. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my Be Cool sunglasses on. And by the way. Oh, the Star of Excellence. Lifelong Cowboys fan since the Danny White era. If any of you are as old as I am, remember Danny White, Tony Hill, Ed Too Tall Jones, Eugene Lockhart, Bill Bates, the safety. I love that team. That was a great team, although Danny White was another Tony Romo. Anyway, enough of football. Let's go show you the property. Okay, you can see this marker right here. Goes to that marker right there. There's your lot. As I pivot, we sold this property. They did a nice job developing it. They put their culvert in, okay? So I'm gonna walk down the lot line, get to the back of the property. As I walk down, he's on his clearing. He put his debris right there in the lot line. It's not a big deal. He's a really, really nice guy. We vet the neighbors, so I know him. He's my customer. Really wonderful to actually deal with. Really wonderful. You have no problems here. I don't see any kids on this street, anything. A few dogs running around. Now, as I'm walking, the lots are 100 feet wide, so as I'm walking to the back, you can see a house right there. Let me show you this interesting easement. It's really quite beautiful if you think about it. You're on a creek, essentially. Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's got a nice flowing creek. Look at that. It goes all the way down. Real nice flowing creek. Okay, let's get onto this ground. Rule of thumb. If I can walk through holding a camera with two hands, this property is going to be relatively easy or cheaper than normal to clear. Normally, I can't walk through these properties. They're just so thickly matted. You will have divots, but remember, everything has to be developed. You're going to be bringing dirt in. This is high and dry ground, folks. I've sold a lot of lots right here, but this is just awesome. You can see how high the elevation is here. I'm at the back of the property right now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Why that's important because here's the back of your property. The water drains from subdivision. It goes down there and leaks out into the lake. So you'll always have water here. You won't stagnate like it can possibly past this point. Now, that's pretty nice. So you have a neat little flow there, and I hear there's trout in there. No, there's no trout in there. So anyway, I'm walking currently on the property. This is something that I could do. I'm going to show you why. I'm 50 years old, folks. I can pull that tree, that tree, that tree. I can drop that tree, cut that up into firewood, that tree, that tree. I can make my way through that brush right there. I can do all this and drop this in, I'm going to say, I ain't gonna lie, 2 days. I can get this, well, you know, I can get it cleared enough in 2 days so that you could start a pad, is what I'm saying. However, when you start a pad, there's a little process you go through. I have the people to do that for you. You got an RV, you want a place to put it, I got it. Hey. Yeah, my boy. Anyway, I told the wife, no more politics. I can't help it. I'm a patriot. Anyway, Paul Katroff with, I'm going to end it right here, all right? Paul Katroff, 423buyland.com. If you're out there, I have an RV lot, city sewage, city water, fiber optics, $25 a month, $300 out the door. Instead of paying $250 on a house, you're spending $30. By the time it's done, I think this lot would be done under $30. But we're selling it for $12,000. If you get cheaper labor, you might be able to get it done for low 20s and make a flip. Who knows? So anyway, thank you very much for your time. And we're very fortunate. Got a lot of great subscribers out there. So if a lot of people, they beg, they go, hey, hit the bell icon, subscribe. Look, I don't care if you subscribe or hit the bell icon. I want to sell my ground. I'm not like those YouTubers out there. Anyway, good luck on everything you do. Paul Katroff, beautiful, gorgeous Monday morning, and let's just see what happens. 423, bye.